Did you hear this? Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says higher taxes are needed to finance our infrastructure spending, and higher taxes are needed to reduce income inequality. What does our economist, Brian Brenberg, think about that? He joins us now. Needed to pay for infrastructure? Needed to reduce income inequality? I see you gritting your teeth there, Brian. What's your response?
No, we don't need tax increases to fund spending that we don't need, Stuart. Notice all of this starts with the dubious assumption that we need to spend $3 trillion more this year. We don't. We haven't spent $1 trillion from last year, and we just got $2 trillion more on top of it. So if you debunk the premise, which is that we need the spending, you get rid of the conclusion that we need higher taxes.
Yeah.
And on the income inequality question, Stuart, look, pre-pandemic, we were really doing great work on the inequality question. Median income was up, poverty rates were down, unemployment was down, wages were up. You want to fight inequality, grow the economy, don't spend a bunch of government money. This isn't an economic argument that Yellen is. She's not making an economic argument, she's making a political argument.
No, it's not. Exactly. I was just trying to get there. It is a political argument. The left wants to reduce inequality because they're jealous of wealth and they don't like its creation. The left wants to tax us more, not to get more revenue, just to punish the rich. That's what this is all about. I know these people. I know socialists.
Stuart, I'm gonna agree with you, but I'm gonna disagree with you on one thing, and I'm gonna disagree with the great Art Laffer, which is dangerous. He was on the show earlier talking about this. I don't think it's about jealousy. I think it's about fear. Independent wealth is a check on the progressive agenda because it means people aren't dependent on the government. Progressives fear wealth, large wealth, small wealth, because they know it makes for independent people. When you have independent people, they don't look to the government for answers. They don't look to politicians to solve their problems. They solve their own problems. They take care of their families. They take care of their communities. Progressives look at this country and they say, if this country continues to become prosperous, then it won't look to D.C. for all of the answers, and that undercuts their power, Stuart. It's fear and it's power, and they always go together. I think that's the story here.
Okay, a constant theme on the program has been by the middle of the year, when this wall of money and printed money and borrowed money and spent money, when it hits the economy and the market, a crunch will come of some sort. Are you in that camp?
Well, I'm in the inflation camp, Stuart. I'm really concerned about inflation, and I'm also really concerned about the position the Fed is in right now. Think about this. If we get inflation from all this spending, the way the Fed deals with that is they raise interest rates. But as soon as they do, all of this debt and the cost of servicing it with interest goes through the roof. We're talking about $1 trillion a year in interest expense on the debt. So the Fed is in a bind. Nobody's talking about this. Jerome Powell claims that he can move if we see inflation. Sorry. But the politicians in Washington aren't going to be happy if he cranks up interest rates and their debt interest expense goes through the roof. That's a real danger.
$1 trillion worth of interest on our debt per year, I believe, is about $20 billion every week. And that's a great deal of money. Good point, Brian. Glad you brought it up. Mr. Brenberg, Professor, see you again soon.